Now today we discuss chemical industries. Okay, so chemical industries, core sector manufacturing industrials, incorporate chemical industries as important and a specialized category on the commercial parameters. It is classified into three prominent categories of chemical fertilizer. Okay, chemical fertilizer, pharmaceutical, and cement. The chemical fertilizer industry in the country marked off its genesis first independence with the establishment of Sindri fertilizer plant in 1951. Locational characteristics of fertilizer industry project it to be raw material oriented, utilizing naphtha, natural gas, and coal as prominent feedstock. Locational characteristics of both naphtha and natural gas is regulated by three prominent pipelines that are Digboy Barauni pipeline, Salaya Mathura pipeline, IOCL, HBJF of GAIL. Here you can see Digboy Barauni pipeline. It is Kanpur, Lucknow, Gorakhpur, Barauni, Sindri, here Kolkata, Haldia, here Siliguri, Bangaigaon, Guwahati, here Digboy, Narkatia, Sibsagar. Okay, and it is now Salaya Mathura pipeline and HBJ pipeline. Salaya Mathura pipeline is Jalandhar, it is, and Salaya, and its center places are like Panipat, Bathinda, Mathura, Swai Madhepur, Kota, and HBJ pipeline. It is Laksida and Shahjahanpur. Okay, Kanpur, Jagdishpur, Urai, Jhansi, Rijapur, okay, Jhabna, okay, Jhabua. So major producers of fertilizers. Fertilizers Corporation of India Limited (FCIL) commissioned in 1961 forms the oldest and till date the largest public sector enterprise in the production of chemical fertilizers. It includes Talcher and Ramagundam are the functioning plants, with Sindri and Gorakhpur being non-operational since 2003-4. On the ground of economic sickness, the Sindri plant is currently in the domain of Project Development India Limited (PDIL), which is developing the way of reviving the fertilizer plant. That 2003-4 also marks its signature as fully owned subsidiary of FCIL, FAGMIL, FCIL's Arabelli Gypsum Mineral India Limited was commissioned with 4 functioning plants at Bikaner, Nagpur, Nagar, Jodhpur, and Barmar. The second prominent public sector enterprise, National Fertilizer Limited (NFL), unlike FCIL, is in the production of both urea and phosphate fertilizer, and forms the example of profit-making public sector enterprise. Its functioning plants includes Nangal, Panipat, Bathinda, among the others. PES, Russian chemical fertilizer, with 5 functioning plants at Trombe, MH, based on natural gas, Okay, Madras Fertilizers Limited (MFL), controlled centered at Chennai, and is the fixed JV joint venture fertilizer corporation with the stake of National Iranian Oil Company, okay, Fertilizer and Chemical Travancore Limited at Kochi, Paradeep Phosphate Limited, okay, Perils Phosphate Chemicals Limited (PSPCL) with functioning plants and Sikar and Sindri JH are included. The youngest PSC, okay, Brahmaputra Valley Fertilizer Corporation Limited with the functioning plants at Namrap. Yes, actually represent decommissioned PSC Hindustan Fertilizer Limited with two of its functioning plants at Durgapur and Barauni for present. Non-operational, whereas Namrup plant being recognized at BVFCL plant. India is the fourth largest producer of the chemical fertilizer, ranking next to China, USA and Russia. The growth in the capacity has been largely due to heavy investment in the public sector, with the continuation of productive and supportive environment for the producer under price retention scheme. Under the provisions of this scheme, Union government not joint provided 10% of net worth or to all the PSCs on annual basis. It's also compensated the difference of input cost and the administered price for the producers. Okay, apart from providing subsidy to the farmer under this scheme, absence of compulsory of cost competitiveness resulted in cascading load of subsidy generating area procurement system replaced price retention scheme under the new fertilizer policy. It is under this system that urea is procured from the low cost comprise companies on the priority for injecting the compulsion of cost competitiveness as part of it. Notified new investment policy is also important modification. Another aspect of new fertilizer policy is FMS fertilizer monitoring system. Under this system, generation of data tables of consumption quantity and consumption combination is targeted in order to maximize regional disparity in consumption levels with disproportionate use of urea. It is under the FMS. Therefore, nutrient-based subsidy program have been initiated. Thank you, friends. Next we discuss pharmaceutical industries. Thank you.